everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So, are you replying to your customer queries manually? I have created this AI agent which is handling all my design inquiries for my business. Now, here I do not have to reply to the repetitive queries manually. My AI agent is handling all the WhatsApp conversation. Just in few minutes, I am going to show you how. So, here I am going to enter a query, and based on this query, you will see that I am going to receive a reply. Here I am running a design business and I am going to send this query. What works best for a fitness brand logo? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. So here it says it has sent me this message for a fitness brand logo. These usually work best. Bold typography, minimum icon plus modern font, dynamic shapes. A strong fitness logo often feels modern, bold, clean, high energy. So I'm going to enter another question like, can you work within 3000 rupees? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. So here it says, yes, we can adjust the scope to match your budget. For a 3000 range, a basic logo is usually the best fit. That typically includes custom logo concept, 2-3 revisions, final files in PNG, JPG or SVG. What's your business about? So I'm going to enter another question like, what should I provide for logo design? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. And here it is, to start your logo design, please share these details. What's your business about? What kind of style do you prefer? Who is your target audience? Any color preferences? Do you have any reference design? You see, whatever question I'm asking, it is replying to me instantly based on the same query with the relevant answers. So this is how you see my AI agent is working. And now if you also want to learn how you can create this AI agent using Pabbly Chatflow, let's start creating this from the beginning. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can create this WhatsApp AI agent which can automate our WhatsApp conversation 24/7. For this, first we have to visit Pabbly Chatflow. Now to visit Pabbly Chatflow, we have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. And after browsing the website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. And if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free. And this will give you 100 credits free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 credits and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features, that too forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll click on this Pabbly Chatflow access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. Here I'm able to find the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add your WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number, click on this WhatsApp connect, which is a preferred method, or you can also use a manual token to connect your Pabbly Chatflow to your WhatsApp. Now, if you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Also, on the left-hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. The detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. We have to create an AI agent. On the left-hand side, you can see this AI assistant. So let's open this. Here we are landed towards this AI assistant page. You can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant, and the inactive AI assistant. To create a new AI assistant, you simply have to click on this add AI assistant, and you have to first name this chatbot for design inquiry. Let's say the name of this chatbot is this. I'm going to simply click on this add AI assistant. Here I'm landed towards this page from where we are going to start creating this AI assistant. On the top, you can see all these options: AI instructions, knowledge source, assistant, interface, and styling. First, I'm going to select this AI instructions and fill in these details. The first one here is this AI instructions, so I'm going to select it as AI agent. You can select this according to your choice and preference, and as soon as you select this instruction type, the instructions will be automatically added. You can enhance these instructions according to the requirement. Then we have this AI configuration, under which we have the first one as temperature. It is written, set how the creative AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use is OpenAI. The model will be GPT-5 mini. You can set this according to your preference, and then we have to enter the API key. Now to get this API key, I'm going to open the hyperlink, and I will be redirected towards the API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new token, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First, you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is testing. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all, and then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you have to copy and paste that over here. Now here I am on the paid account of OpenAI, and it is necessary that you also have the paid account of OpenAI. Then we have this AI assistant settings. where we have this header message and the footer message. Now if you want to provide the header message and the footer message, you have to toggle on these buttons, enter the message, and it will start displaying. Then we have this stop keyword. So when the user do not want to get the replies from the AI agent, they can simply send this keyword and the AI will stop replying. Suppose I enter stop and press enter. In this manner, I have added the stop keyword. Then we have this retry attempt. So the number of attempt which is given to the AI agent when it fails to respond, it is this retry attempt. The valid range is 1 to 10. Then we have this fallback message. Now when the API is not responding, the AI agent will not be able to solve the queries. In that case, this fallback message will be sent. Now here what you can also do, you can add the contact details and the company information so that whenever the messages or the queries are not resolved, at least these details are sent via this fallback message. Moving on towards the next step, we have this knowledge source. Here I'm going to select as upload file. I'm going to click on this cloud and then I'm going to add new file. Click on this cloud again. I have already downloaded the file which I'm going to select and open, and in this manner I'm going to upload the file and then I'm going to insert this file. So I'm going to select that file, click on this insert, and in this manner I have uploaded this file. So you can see file uploaded and proceeded successfully. If I open the file which I have created in my Google Documents, so here you can see the business profile, AI role definition, core objective of AI, greeting system, intent detection, service knowledge database, and then we have the rest of the details. Now here I've provided all the details of my business, and using these details only my AI agent was replying to the queries. So it is very necessary that you provide all the details using which your AI agent is going to reply to the customers or the users. After creating this, you have to download this in .txt or .pdf format and upload just in the manner I have done this. Moving on towards the next part, here we have this assistant interface. So we have this header name, so I'm going to enter the header name. You can see that it has changed over here. So whatever name you give, it will start appearing over here. This is the preview. You can see this is how it is going to appear in front of the customers. If you want to keep the subheading, you can do that. If you want to remove, you can do that. Then we have this initial messages. You can add 2 initial messages using which your AI agent is going to reply to the users. Then we have this display by powered by Pabbly. I have kept it enabled. If you want, you can disable this and it will be removed from here. Then we have this footer text where I have added privacy policy. You can enter according to your choice and preference, and then in the footer link I have added the link to privacy policy. Then we have this user first message where I have entered I need help. Now it is not necessary that whenever a user sends this I need help, only then the queries will be resolved. You know that whenever a query will be sent, that query is going to get resolved based on any message. It is not necessary that the message will be I need help. The final part here is the styling. So I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select it as dark also. The assistant shape is circle, square, rounded square. You can select this according to your preference. And then we have this background color, text color, button color. You can set this according to your choice and preference. After adding all these details, we have this header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and the background picture. You can set this according to your choice and preference and requirement. Just in the manner we have uploaded the knowledge base, you have to upload these pictures. After creating all this, you simply have to toggle on this button to keep this active, and then you have to save this. If you do not save this, all this will be lost. AI assistant saved successfully. You can also embed this AI assistant using this code to your website, and whenever someone will click on that, they will be redirected towards the WhatsApp conversation. Moving on towards the next part, we have to learn how we can enable this AI assistant to a particular chat, to a particular group, or to all the contacts. For that, first we are going to open Inbox. So I'm going to open this in a new tab. Over here, I'm going to choose the AI assistant. I'm going to toggle on this button, select the AI assistant, and then simply save this. In this manner, I have enabled this AI assistant to this particular chat. But doing this to a particular chat is very time consuming. That's why what we can do, we can enable this AI assistant to a particular group or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side where we can see all these options, so I'm going to go towards the settings and open the inbox settings in a new tab. Here we have landed towards this inbox settings. If I scroll down, I have this option of AI auto reply settings. If I toggle this on, enable AI auto replies, I get this option to select the contact list and all the contacts. I have created only just one list. So if I select this list and select the AI assistant to that list, I can add more rules, select another list if I have created, and select another AI assistant to that list, or I simply can select all the contacts, save the rules. In this manner, the particular AI assistant will be assigned to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. Now in this manner we have done this. In this video we have learned how we can assign the AI assistant to a particular chats, particular group, or to all the contacts, how we can style this AI assistant, how we can guide this AI assistant to reply in a particular manner, how we can create this knowledge base. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching. Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you want to know the pricing plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.